Floyd, I was doing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't fault him for like stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help. They was saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the
Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis have a cold face-to-face meeting finally after all the back and forth. What's your thoughts?
During a press conference, Gervonta Davis publicly challenged his former mentor Floyd Mayweather, creating a tense moment as he directly called him out for a potential fight. With emotions running high, Davis made it clear he wants to face Mayweather in the ring, pushing for the big matchup that fans have long been hoping to see.
Like aggressive, try to get on him, so he caught me with a shot.
Was you hurt though? Was you like?
Hell no. I jumped on him. Like you know what I mean? I jumped on him. He was grabbing me from there. We ain't want no smoke from there.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people online, they,
Matter of fact, take that back. I wound up catching his ass. That's when he started grabbing me.
Okay. Wait, is that what you showed him on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We got clips, but I don't want to make the fight.
Yeah, get you. All right, for sure. Listen, I mean, this one is definitely an interesting one because a lot of people, when you're great, you get criticism. Some people say, yo, this is the first time he fighting a black fighter in this style. What do you think like as far as, do you do anything different or is the same shit? Same walk in the park?
I mean, it depends on what's coming, you know what I mean? So
Floyd Mayweather recently spoke highly of Shakur Stevenson, saying he believes Stevenson has greater technical ability than Gervonta Davis in the division, a statement that quickly sparked debate across the boxing world. Both fighters are known for their exceptional talent and rising potential, and while Mayweather may have intended his comments as motivation for Davis to step up his game, they have also intensified the competitive tension and growing rivalry between these two young stars.
When you think about the fighters who are fighting now, can you give me your 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 when it comes to the lightweight? The lightweight, who you would put where?
Well, you got guys fighting between 130, 135, and 140. They stack, around that area. So, I mean, as of right now,
skills that pay the bills.
Well, the two guys, well, the biggest puncher, I feel, at the 135 would probably be Gervonta Tank Davis.
Mm-hmm.
But the most skillful fighter at 135 will be hands down Shakur Stevenson.
Gervonta Davis opened up about his relationship with Floyd Mayweather, saying he feels some people only give opportunities when it serves their own interests, and once they no longer need you, they quickly move on. He shared that he used to look up to certain figures, but after getting closer, he realized they were not who they claimed to be, which left him disappointed and pushed him to create his own path. Davis explained that he chose to handle things his own way, adding that Mayweather once put him in a very difficult position, but despite the challenges, he still found a way to succeed.
came out still on top.
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose. But
You talking about like a boxing match or?
yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Pedraza. Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, so when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight, he was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You're sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
Shane Mosley said that Floyd Mayweather's time at the top has passed, and now it's Gervonta Davis's moment to shine, explaining that boxing is always evolving and new stars take over. He highlighted Davis as the new face of the sport, pointing to his power, skill, and strong performances in the ring as proof that he's ready to lead this new era.
Same thing maybe because, he's too close to Floyd. Floyd's like, no, I'm the best. No, now it's no longer Floyd's time. It's Tank's time now. He's the best. He's done more. He's pound for pound. He's all this. You got to take a step back a little bit. But for Floyd, I don't know if he knows how to do that. I already got people on Instagram saying, why you hate Floyd so much? Why you hate Floyd? I don't hate Floyd. The whole family, I'm cool with the whole family. Well, I was cool with Roger, Jeff, his father, his mother, his sisters, all of them. Like we could hang out, everything. So it's like, I'm not hating on Floyd. So I try to keep it a buck, 100 of how I really feel, but maybe it comes off that way sometimes. But no, I don't hate Floyd. I'm happy for Floyd. He's accomplished so much, and he believed in himself to accomplish all these different things, to be great, to dare to be great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of him. I'm proud that the brother, went all the way to the top of the mountain and won. But now, Floyd, it's time for somebody else to win. You won.
Gervonta Davis decided to part ways with Mayweather Promotions to gain full control over his career, stressing that it was important for him to handle his own business and make decisions independently. He made it clear that he was ready to move forward without depending on anyone else, marking a major turning point as he stepped out from under Floyd Mayweather's mentorship and focused on building his own identity and path in the boxing world.
Gotta ask you this, has the time come for Tank Davis to take control of his own career and leave Mayweather Promotions?
It don't necessarily have to be leave Mayweather Promotions. It's about just becoming that man, handle your own, responsibility, your own priorities. So I feel as though it's my career, so I feel as though I need to be the one to control my career. You know what I mean? So, and it's time. You know what I mean? Everybody don't need to, have them training wheels on them forever. You know what I mean? It's time to, ride their own bike without training wheels.
So this is your last fight with Mayweather Promotions?
Yes, sir.
What'd you think? I know Floyd had responded. He said, I will always love Tank. I look at him as a son. He's got to do what's best for him. I feel like I've done a good job with him thus far, building him, putting him in good fights, great fights. He's steady growing, he's steady learning, but I'm proud of it. What'd you think of his response?
I feel as though the feelings is mutual. You know what I mean? It's nothing bad against. I have bad blood with Mayweather Promotion. I'm definitely appreciative that what they done for me over the years. And it's no love lost. You know what I mean? It's just time for me to grow up and be my own, my own man.
There are a number of people who would say, I think that they've somewhat coddled him and protected him from bigger fights. What do you think about that?
I don't think so. Because it's like, who fighting each other? It ain't like I'm just the only one not fighting nobody. Y'all not fighting nobody either. It just, they want to...
Tensions between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis continued to rise, with reports suggesting that Mayweather's mentorship often felt controlling and, at times, disrespectful. Davis believed that instead of offering real support and guidance, Mayweather's approach was more about maintaining control, which made him feel undervalued and held back. Boxing analyst Chiz the Adult shared his views on a potential matchup between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis at 135 pounds, acknowledging Davis's talent but noting that Mayweather's experience, resilience, and superior boxing IQ would likely give him the edge. His perspective adds more fuel to the ongoing debate about how a fight between the former mentor and his student might unfold.
Versus Floyd at 135 is a damn good fight because both of them got great IQ, speed, stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you this, though. Floyd wins. Let me tell you why. Floyd got a great ass chin. Floyd is a killer, and he may be twice the speed of Tank. People forget how fast Floyd was. Floyd hand speed would rival Sugar Ray Leonard. Remember Pretty Boy? How he'll be like, his arms will be out here, and he'll be just depending on his reflexes. And bam, bam. Yo, I thought about that 2 weeks ago, and I was watching Tank, and I looked at Floyd, and I said, Floyd.
When asked about future opponents, Gervonta Davis didn't hold back, expressing his interest in facing Floyd Mayweather. He acknowledged it would be his toughest challenge, showing the respect he still has for his former mentor's skills, while also reflecting his confidence and determination to prove himself against the very best, even if it means stepping into the ring with a man who once guided his career.
7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
If I name some fighters, can you say yes or no?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yep.
Ryan Garcia.
Yep.
Devin Haney.
Yep.
Isaac Cruz.
Yeah, but there's 2 people I already beat already, but yeah.
Errol Spence.
Outside the ring.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. 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 September. November.
Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Out of all of those guys, who do you think is the most difficult opponent for you?
Floyd.
Gervonta Davis has always been confident in his abilities, stating that he can face and defeat anyone, even Floyd Mayweather. His confidence stems from his rigorous training, experience, and natural talent, cementing his reputation as one of the top contenders in the boxing world.
How would you fight Floyd in his prime? Like if you were to fight Floyd in
Don't
his prime,
fight him.
if you guys were both in the...
Don't fight him. I wouldn't fight him. I mean, Floyd was good. He was top tier. I mean, me, I feel as though I could compete with any top fighter. I'm not saying me going at Floyd, but I'm saying like I feel as though my skills, and not to take nothing from Floyd, but I feel like my skills can compete with anybody that ever laced up a boxing glove.
You're crazy to watch, bro. Like,
yeah.
You hit like a fucking train.
Floyd Mayweather is celebrated as a legendary pound-for-pound champion, but his age has become a major point of discussion when it comes to any potential comeback.
Question continues to get raised. What if Gervonta Tank Davis, 30 wins, no losses, no draws, 28 wins by way of knockout, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, faced off against legendary, iconic, retired Hall of Fame superstar boxer, 5-division world champion, pound-for-pound former king, pay-per-view king, Floyd Mayweather Jr., who is also Gervonta Tank Davis's mentor. Floyd Mayweather retired, 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout. But he's 47 years of age. But he is 5'8" with a 72-inch arm reach. Orthodox fighter who at times would give you looks at southpaw. Gervonta Tank Davis is a natural southpaw. What if 47-year-old Floyd...
In 2015, former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson criticized Floyd Mayweather for claiming he was greater than Muhammad Ali, calling him delusional and saying his self-assessment showed a lack of respect for boxing legends. This criticism added to the tension between Mayweather and other greats who questioned his claim of being the best ever.
About Floyd talking about greater than Ali. He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
There you go.
Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. And he's talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
Since retiring, Floyd Mayweather has dedicated himself to mentoring young fighters, including Gervonta Davis, sharing his experience and knowledge to guide the next generation. However, tensions grew when Mayweather started training and advising fighters who were set to face Davis, creating a significant source of conflict between them. Floyd Mayweather Jr. addressed the controversy by explaining that his mission is to mentor all young fighters, not just Gervonta Davis, making it clear that he wants every fighter to succeed financially and build a strong, long-term career rather than showing favoritism to any one individual.
When I say certain things, they say, "Oh, he's hating." There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters, I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make good.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. sparked rising tension when he was seen giving advice to Frank Martin, who was preparing to fight Gervonta Davis, and by sharing strategies with Martin, it was taken by Davis as a betrayal and a direct threat to their mentor-protege bond.
About doing the pad work with Floyd, right? And he said, you got the speed and the power to be a world champ. What did that do for your confidence? Because you hearing that from, I mean, you can hear that from anybody, but Floyd is Floyd, you know what I'm saying? So what did that do for your confidence?
It was just motivation, you know, because at that time too, man, I wasn't even like IQ-wise, you know. I ain't had that IQ that I got now, you know what I mean? So at that point, I was just really going off natural athleticism. So for him to tell me that at that time, you know, I just got to getting deeper in my bag, trying to understand the game.
Did it make you go like that much harder? Or were you already training hard to even be in the gym before you was already training hard?
Yeah. I always been like a workhorse, you know.
And anything you did?
I wasn't, like in the beginning, like wrestling and football, like it was kind of more like just I was gifted, you know what I mean? So I kind of used to half-ass that a little bit, you know. But boxing, you can't half-ass boxing. You gotta, if you do, you ain't gonna get to where you need to get to.
Yeah, the thing about boxing too is like, it's not like basketball where you got to depend on people. It's not like football. Like the work that you put in reflects directly with your results.
For sure.
So like even when we came in here and I see you dripping sweat and I see you on the pad, I'm like, he's putting in that work. Like people don't even know the amount of hours that y'all put into this.
It's all on you.
Yeah.
We ain't got no backup. We got a bad day, whatever.
Feeling deeply hurt and disappointed by everything that had happened, Gervonta Davis publicly made it clear that he no longer wanted any relationship with Floyd Mayweather Jr., saying he was ready to completely cut ties and move on, as the situation had taken a serious emotional toll on him and made him realize it was time to stand on his own, focus on his career independently, and prove that he could succeed without relying on his former mentor.
He the one told Frank that I was running at 5 o'clock, I mean 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to beef with him than be cool with him because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll picture him.
Calvin Ford, the longtime coach of Gervonta Davis, spoke openly about the conflict, criticizing Floyd Mayweather Jr. for being too controlling and saying he should have backed Davis as he tried to become more independent and grow his own career, instead of creating power struggles that only added tension and ended up hurting their relationship.
I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we're seeing what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said, they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man, because they can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows.
Since leaving Mayweather Promotions, Gervonta Davis has reached a new level of success, earning real respect for his performances in the ring and showing that taking control of his own career was the right move, as it helped him land major fights and grow into one of boxing's top stars. Stepping out of the shadow of Floyd Mayweather Jr., he has created his own legacy and proved his talent speaks for itself, with fans now recognizing his knockout power, speed, and toughness rather than linking his success to anyone else, and his achievements after the split have firmly secured his place in boxing history while showing that going his own way was the best decision for both his career and personal growth.
Left Bob Arum. It's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just going to say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go. And
that's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates, and I'll see you next time.